Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have another LSPDFR tutorial. Today we are working with Grammar Police and Immersive Dispatch, okay? Love these mods. What we want to do is click on that first link in the description. Let's get going. That's going to bring you to Grammar Police. 1.6 is by Opus 49 and one other. Thank you guys so much for this amazing script plugin. Cannot thank you enough. Thank you for your contributions to the LSPDFR community. Great work, guys. You want to click here, download this file, agree and download. And we want the main file here. As you can see, main files are older versions. Just click on the main file right here. Okay. It shouldn't take too long to download. Alright. Drag that, put that somewhere you know how to get to it. Alright. Next link in the description. It's going to be Immersive Dispatch 15.3.0 by Officer Pope and 3 others. Thank you guys so much for your contribution to the LSPDFR community. Once again, great scripted plugin. Click download this file, agree and download. And we want the main file here. Alright, drag that, put that somewhere where you know how to get to it. If you've been following my tutorials, you should already have WinRAR or 7-zip. I prefer WinRAR because it's easy. Something to extract these files with. So what we're going to do is drag these over here, put them on your desktop, get them ready to go. Next, we're going to pull up our main game directory. Okay, it's going to be for wherever you installed it. I installed mine on my local C. Programs files 86. We're going to go to Steam, Steam Apps, Common, and whatever Grand Theft Auto 5 copy you are modding. Okay, click on that one. All right, and remember not to have it all tight like this. We want to have a nice little buffer zone. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to pull up our Grammar Police. We're going to open that right on up. Double click the Grammar Police. And we're going to double click on the Grand Theft Auto 5. And we're going to highlight everything except for the 2 dots. And we're going to hit our control key, hold it down, and deselect the Rage Native UI.dll because we recently installed that in the LSPDFR tutorial. That was up to date. So we're going to drag this in and we're going to drop it in our buffer zone just like this. Okay. And if it asks me to replace the files, just replace the files. Okay, then we're going to click our refresh button right here. Alright, we're going to close out of that, and we are done with Grammar Police. I'm going to move this over here. Alright, next up is Immersive Dispatch. Double click, oops, X that out, that comes up. Double click on that, and we're going to double click on the Immersive Dispatch folder. Same thing, we're going to highlight these 3, hold down the control key, deselect the Rage Native. We're going to drag, and we're going to drop. And it's going to probably ask you to replace. Go ahead and replace. Hit that refresh button. And now we are done with that. Okay, easy as that. Pretty simple. All right. All right, next step is going to be, we're going to click on our player location display, and we're going to change something real quick. What we want to do is go in here to the pld.ini file. It's this config file right here where you see it's got a little gear next to it. I'm going to double click that. Okay, I'll make sure this is good. We might not have to change anything. We just want to make sure this local text position Y is 950, okay? And we should be good to go here. I think on the older versions, this was set to a different one. So you had to come in here and change it because it conflicts with another menu. But we're just going to exit that out. You don't have to save it or anything. Just hit your refresh button. Okay. You can click out here on your desktop or whatever, so make sure you're not selected on any files or anything like that. All right. So what we want to do next is we're going to go to, you should be in whatever drive you installed the game on, Programs Files 86, Steam, Steam Apps, Common, and Grand Theft Auto 5. You should not be anywhere else. Okay. If you did, go back and watch. Hopefully you didn't screw your game up. Like I said, take these tutorials very slow. You know, if you got to pause the video, rewatch certain sections, or what have you, that's completely fine. But take it nice and slow, step by step, so you do not mess up your game. Okay, if you follow these instructions, your game will run pretty smooth. Now, your game will have crashes. That's just because it is what it is. It's you know, you're modding Grand Theft Auto 5. You're putting in more files, so it's going to crash. You know, kind of is what it is. Some days it might fire right up, and you might play it a few times, and then the next time you try to load into Rage, it might just crash. That's just the nature of the beast. Don't get discouraged. So just try it again, okay? And if you keep trying it about 5 or 6 times and it doesn't do it, then maybe you did something wrong, okay? Then you have to go back and try to figure that out, or they actually have Discords for LSPDFR for you to troubleshoot with them, okay? With that being said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go to navigate to our plugins folder. Okay, and you should have a folder that says LSPDFR. You want to double click on that. All right, and we want to double click on this grammar police. And we're going to double click on this default INI. Now it says do not edit this file. But every time I do this, I edit it and have no issues. Basically, they want you to like create a custom file. Custom INI. He wants you to copy this, you know, modify it, save it as custom. But when you get into the game, it's going to save a custom INI anyways once you get into there. So we're going to go ahead and edit this version. Your call sign, you can change it to you know, whatever you want with the numbers. I think the beginning number is only 1 through 10. And then the Lincoln, it has to be capitalized. It has to be in the same format, okay? It's got to be whatever number you select, 1 through 10, and the name, like, you know, it goes the police code: Adam, Boy, Charles, David, you know, Frank, Edward, George, you know, so be it, all the way up to Zebra. So by default, you're at Lincoln. What I like to do is change mine. Oops, highlight that whole thing. And I like to change mine to Adam. Oops. Like I said, see that right there? Make sure your caps is on and change it to Adam. It's got to be the same format or it won't work. All right. Instead of 18, I just back that out and I just put in 5. 1 Adam 5 is what I use. Okay. All right. So next thing, we're going to go down here to where it says dispatch key equals right menu. We're going to highlight that right menu. And we're going to push the 0 on your keyboard. That's the button you're going to hold down. You're going to talk to dispatch with. Okay. We're going to make sure we're going to change it to where you make sure you hold it down to talk to them. So you can hold it down for like however long you want and say what you got to say. And then she'll understand. So, and the next one right here where it's the interface key is F3. We're going to change that 3 to a F5, okay? Because the F3 is for simple trainer. Remember? So F5 is going to be for this, okay? This is for your grammar police menu. Alright? So it's going to be left control F5. Alright? Let's see here. Modifier key, that should be good. Hotkeys, pretty self-explanatory. You know, if dispatch doesn't hear you, you're trying to get through a call real quick and you keep saying, hey, dispatch, you know, code 4, and she's not understanding you, you can change this hotkey to whatever you want and it'll, you know, clear the call automatically. All right. So you can go through and try to figure all that out. I'm not going to waste your time on that. Okay. So let's see here. We're going to go to show notifications equals true. We're going to copy this true right here where it says display show notifications equals true. We're going to control C this. And we're going to go right down to where it says player status equals false. We're going to highlight that false and we're going to change it. Control V, we're going to change that to true. Okay. And the same thing for the license plate. Okay. Because we want that show target plate on the screen next to the display. You would want that. Okay. And the status text position equals X. We're going to backspace the 88 and we're going to change that to 78. And the text position Y, instead of 1025, we're going to change that to 1000. And then the text scale, I like mine to be like 0.6. Okay. Alright, so hold to talk. By default, this is set to false, and this is what we were just talking about. This is where the button we selected, which is going to be 0 to hold to talk to dispatch. If you just right now it's on false, which is just a press, okay. But I don't recommend that for realism play. I would highly recommend changing this to true. Like I said, you can hold this down. Oops, make sure that's following the format. So this should be lowercase. So if you're holding it down and talking to her, you know, you could be like, dispatch, this is 1 out of 5, you know, show me en route to a call, or responding to a call here, you know, white male involved in a MVA, blah, blah, blah. You can just keep spilling, and then when you let that go, you know, then she'll either come back and, you know, and say, you know, 10-4, copy that or whatever, and she'll basically understand you. Okay, so leave that to true. Change that to true, I mean. Let's see here. We're going to go down to make sure this car animation is true. I think it is by default. It should be, let's see. Attempt to initiate pursuit. Let's see here. Parent response. I think right now we're going to leave that false because I'm going to be showing you how to install stop the pad and all that stuff. So you can just change that to false for now. See, jail waypoint true. Handle availability true. Handle death true. Basically, the death is if you say true, which means when you're a real police officer in real life, when you're on a call and you get shot, you know, and you're down for the count, you're going to the hospital, you're not gonna just automatically come back to that same, you know, spot, you know, where you got shot and stuff. So if you leave this to true, it's gonna code for you out of that call, and you know, you're gonna show back up to work whenever you come back the next day, you know, in real life, like not the next day, but whenever you come back to work, you're going to be on a different call. You're going to be doing something else. So leave this to true. Not the next day you get shot. That's pretty funny. Sorry, guys. It's been a long day. All right. So officer check-in, 0. Generic response. So make sure, let's see, preface. We can change. We're going to be able to change a few more things in game here. Let's see. I just want to make sure I'm getting all the basic stuff down in this INI file. Like I said, when you get into the game, you can change it in there with the menus, and it will create another custom INI file. Okay. So let's see here. Enable traffic stop. We're going to change this to yes. I don't know why I missed that. Okay, let's see. This should be fine. I think we're good. Sorry guys, didn't mean to waste your time there. Alright, so what we're going to do is, after we have all that, we are going to file and we're going to go to save. Okay? And exit out of that. Hit refresh. I like to go back to the main game. We should be in Programs Files 86, Steam, Steam Apps, Common, and Grand Theft Auto 5. Alright guys, real quick, I wanted to show you, before we jump in the game, I did forget to mention this, however. If you go to your search bar down here at the bottom, and you type in sound, it's going to bring you to sound settings. And this is important right here, okay? I don't know why I forgot this step, but you want to make sure your output device is whatever device you are listening through, whether be your computer. I use my headphones. And then your input device, this is the main one for Grammar Police to really hear you correctly. You're going to make sure you have the right microphone selected, okay? You select that, and then you can just X out of that. Just make sure you're good to go there, okay? Alright. See you guys inside of LSPDFR. Alright guys, we are spawned into LSPDFR. Like I said, if you are not on duty, all you have to do is hit this F4 console command and then type in force duty, and then it will put you in your police clothes and load your plugins, okay? That's all you have to do. Alright? And once you're in, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead, let me walk you through these files real quick. Let's do left control F2. When that comes up, I just hit F1. This is like a recording feature for Rockstar, I believe. So anyway, you want to hit display settings. I think we should be good here, but just make sure this is on. Show notifications, yes. Player status, yes. Target plate, yes. And all of this should be fine. So we'll hit B on the controller. Go back to your PTT settings. Hold to talk, yes. Animation, yes. I got my sound on 8. Release sound, I got mine set to 2. You can go through and figure out which ones you guys want. The preface response is going to be what she responds to you, how she talks to you. So I got mine set to 2. I will show you what that is. We'll hold down our 0 on our keyboard. 1 atom. And then I release it. And you hold it down again. Dispatch. Be advised, I am going to be over here at West Popular Street, conducting a investigation.
10-4.
Okay, see, you can pretty much say what you want, since she's going to say 10-4 copy.
This is dispatch.
And this the way she responds to you in general, that's what you're going to hear. So go ahead, this is dispatch, or
1 Adam 5.
1 Adam 5. I like number 2. So you want to hit B on the back. B on your controller goes back. Go to immersion settings. Click yes. Waypoint, click yes. No. Traffic stops, yes. Death will be yes. Use generic response, yes. Okay, go back. Backup settings. Air support, yes. Investigating, yes. On scene, yes. Taser, I put no. Suspect in custody, yes. That guy looked like he has a bad day. And we're going to save the configurations to the custom INI file. This is what I was talking about, okay? It's going to save that inside a custom INI, okay? I don't know why this guy is like creating more traffic, because he's just fucking stupid. And maybe I should shoot him. What you think? Hey, y'all wanna get the hell out the damn way? What's wrong with you? You can't fucking drive? I don't give 2 shoots. You don't want this car anyways. It's not our ELS. Alright, so after that's done, I'm going to go hit left control F5. And this is going to bring up your advisory menu, okay? You can say dispatch advised there's a fight. Or you could click on this.
10-4, copy that. Is backup required?
Negative.
10-4.
Right? Okay. And you can go through the motions there. Left control. Oops, I'm sorry. Yeah, left control F5. And that's your advisory stuff. Your backups, your code 2s, code 3s, code 3 state. You can request female officer, felony stop. It's a bunch of different interactions you can do. Request air support, all this stuff, okay? We're limited to a few different things because we don't have stop the ped installed. Other than that, let's see. I think that's all you need there. So back out of that. We're going to go ahead and press the letter L on our keyboard, and that's going to bring up the Immersive Dispatch menu. Okay. You can click over, and you can switch to main channel, priority, TAC 1, EMS, fire. Main channel is the LSPDFR, dispatch. And then we're going to click over, and these are the 10 codes. These are the generic 10 codes that we have in the INI file, but you can also change them to like California and whatnot. But yeah, you can go over these and look through them, use them, get acquainted with them. You'll be using these quite a bit. So a lot of times she doesn't understand me when I say 1011. So a lot of times I'll say show me on a traffic stop, since she doesn't recognize 1011 that much. For me, for you it could be different. I guess it's my southern accent. I don't know. Anyhow, so that's that. We'll say dispatch code 6.
Roger. 1, Adam 5.
All right, so she understood busy. Okay, and that's what we are right now. Okay, let's click the L again. We're going to go back, and we're going to go back to where it says settings. Click A on your controller. Hit the right bumper to settings. That goes to the right. Then go back over with your left bumper. And make sure your call sign is what it is on your INI. I changed mine a while ago. My game did crash. So I'm actually doing this again. Take number 2. Take 3, 4, 5. No, just kidding. This game, like I said, does crash. So I'm gonna click on that, click on it, and then change it to whatever you have in the INI, and then click OK. Make sure it's got to be in that same format. All right. Panic button, we are going to deactivate that one. You don't really need that one because you're on vanilla right now, and when you go to a traffic stop and enter in their information, that is going to conflict. Okay, every time you type the letter U, you're going to have 5 cars show up, and it's going to be completely annoying. All right. Let's see here. Active audio, automatic priority, beep audio, signal. Let's see. I'm going to take this body cam off because I don't have it right now. And it's like an annoying beep for that body cam. So we're going to deactivate that. Standby function is active. So if dispatch, if she's busy talking to other units, she'll say standby. And then she'll get back to you, which I think adds a little bit more realism. Because I have friends who are police officers, and a lot of times they would have to wait till somebody else. I think that just adds to it. Officer check-in is going to be disabled, so uncheck that box. Call outs active on patrol status. Should be good there. I think we're good everywhere else. Okay. And all right. So now we're going to back out of that. Go over to our settings key. Good there. Like I said, these are like your hotkeys, on-scene hotkeys. You can activate or deactivate these. So yeah, that's that. And we want to go back here. And I believe that was it. Just let me double check real quick. Yeah, so that's that. Let me show you what it looks like on a traffic stop, okay? Let's see. We'll go ahead and spawn our ELS vehicle. Emergency police cruiser, okay? And if you've been following my tutorial, you'll know that right control P is your ELS box, okay? And we will test everything out. Let's go ahead and pull someone over here. We're going to get this guy right here for failure to maintain his lane, and he's tailgating this car pretty bad here. Look at those prostitutes run. The toots. Go ahead, pull it on over, dude. Pull it on over. All right, here we go. We'll hold down the letter 0. And the number 0, I'm sorry. Hold it down. 1 Adam. Can you show me on a 1011 northbound Carson Avenue? Going to have a black sedan pulled over, occupied ×2. See, that time she understood 1011. Okay. And actually, I'm going to do one thing here. I'm going to up my game sound real quick so make sure you guys can hear. Okay. So she knows we're on a traffic stop. So what we're going to do now is give her some more details. We're going to hold it down again. Number 0. Requesting a plate check on a 6'4" Sam Robert Paul 422.
Suspect's license plate 6'4" Sam Robert Paul 422. A traffic felony.
So they're driving with a suspended license, failure to maintain their lane, no turn signal. So a couple of different things we could get if we have the copyright system on, but we don't have that right now. We will soon. Let's go ahead and get their credentials here. Get their identification. Hey, how's it going? My name is Officer Roland with the LSPD. How you doing today? Go ahead and hit that I on your keyboard. Hit A with the controller. And then you want to ask for ID with the current suspect.
Get plumb.
It looked like he just slapped me in the damn belly. Bill Marks. Okay, Bill Marks. Won't you sit tight for a minute, okay? The reason why I'm pulling you over is we're actually all over the road back there. Just about hit me, whatnot. Won't you sit tight? I'll be back. Don't go nowhere. I will shoot your ass. Just kidding. Had a long day, guys. Long day. Alright, so I'm used to pulling up my computer for copyright, which I can't do that. So your actual computer vanilla style would be Q. Okay, and it was Bill Marks. Bill Marks. License is suspended. No active warrants. Okay. Alright. So what you want to do is get out of the car. Vanilla style. Alright, man. I'm going to go ahead and issue this citation for Man, it's gonna be for $2,000, man. Number one, I just do not like you. And it did not do that for some reason. I don't know why I didn't. I guess because I got the comma in there. Yeah, that was the reason. So still $2,000, man. It's gonna be for acting like a jackass back there on the road. I see you do that again, I'm gonna yank you out this car, arrest you, put you on the ground, smack you in the damn belly because you smacked me in the belly. You know. Alright, man. Well, I'm out of here, bro. Take care. Alright, so do your role playing, whatnot. And you're done with that. And once you're done, get back in the car, you could say, dispatch, you can show me 1041, 10-8.
Copy that. 1, Adam 5. Begin patrol.
Begin patrol. I did 1041 is begin patrol. And then you can end your patrol. I forget what that is. Actually, let's do that. Let's see. What is that code? 42. Duh. 42. But, or you could say, dispatch, show me 10-6 if you want to go, just more traffic calls, or stay on patrol, and then she will, give you some calls. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and dismiss this guy, because I forgot this is vanilla. Alright, get the hell out of here. So, yeah. That's pretty much it, man. You can play around with this grammar police. Hoping she'll give me a call real quick, so that way I can show you guys how to respond.
Units reporting a criminal resisting arrest in Banning.
So
Shots fired.
Left
All units
control.
respond. Code 99 emergency.
Code 99 emergency. Okay, so left control D-pad. I mean left on the D-pad. With our lights on. And we'll say, dispatch, show me en route.
Dispatch, we got eyes on the target, moving to engage.
If it was a call, there wasn't a pursuit, it would actually give you the nav, but since it's pursuit, it's going to give you the red dot, and we're going to go catch up. Okay, what we're going to do is go ahead and spawn up to this. You do that by going there, selecting your waypoint, and then hitting delete on the keyboard. Oh! Oh shit.
Dispatch, suspect has entered the freeway.
I know I got one. You mother. Dispatch, request a roadblock. Dang, this dude is tough, man. I think I've shot him like 10 times. I just shoot your tires out. How about that shit? No, it ain't no coming back for you. Ain't no coming back for you. Nobody in this vehicle. Get out. Get out with your hands up, man.
Police!
Get out the car, bro.
Now!
Get out the car. Hey, don't you run? Get out of the car. Alright, man. Man, look what you done made me do, man. Okay, is it going to arrest him or what?
God damn it!
That's what I'm saying, man. Alright, just keep down on the ground. I forget this is all vanilla stuff. Get down on the ground.
LSPD, freeze!
That's the dude I already shot. Man, you're the lucky one to survive, bro. There's some slack. That's all I can do, Ray. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Alright, you can say, dispatch, be advised, I got one in custody. One at him.
Go ahead.
Be advised, I have one in custody.
10-4, copy.
Sometimes she'll hear you, sometimes she won't. So you can just click that L button. Okay? Advise. Or is it advised? No, it's not advised.
Roger. 10-15, suspect in custody on Olympic Freeway. 10-4, copy that. Transport required.
Yep.
Is transport required?
Affirmative. And it should be on the way. So, anyhow, that's going to do it for this tutorial. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Till next time, it's your boy Gaming 24/7. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you guys have a great, amazing day, night, whatever it may be, wherever you're at, checking out this video. Till next time, y'all stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button for me. Consider subscribing to the channel. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss the next time I go live or post new content. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Till next time, peace out.